Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. You join us back on the Birmingham to Crewe route. This is not the Cross City line, and we're going to be driving the 323 up to Wolverhampton. So let's hop in. We are just awaiting the signal here, just that 350 just ahead of us. We've got a single yellow, we should be good to go. So let's get the doors locked, take that off, doors closed, which the guard I suppose would be doing. Cool, and we might get the right away on there, potentially. There you go, look, right away, brilliant. Right, let's get going. We'll use the hill start, so up to 10 miles an hour. Probably should check our schedules, we probably should check where we're stopping. We are all stops to Wolverhampton. Yeah, this is the Cross City line class 323 on the Birmingham to Crewe route. As some of the early morning and sort of evening services, the Wolverhampton shuttles are operated by 323s. So brilliant. Adds a bit of flavour. And we are on the PS5 Pro as well, which I'm still quite annoyed because the first time we ran it on PS5 Pro, it was blurry. I mean, the textures went all blurry, the FPS was quite low. Ever since that, it's been alright. You know, 40 FPS out a new street, not had blurry textures again yet. It's actually been quite good. It's just that little stream we did where it just didn't want to play ball. Yeah, 2 Whiskey 50 if you want to do this service. And also quite a lot of the 323 services are also the empty runs, as on this route you've got Soho Depot, which is quite a bit actually out on New Street. That's where the most of the 323s are stored. So sort of late at night, early morning, you have a lot of empty services running from the depot to New Street to then run the Cross City line services. Right, full power, let's go. Green signal now. I'd imagine we might get yellows again near Smethwick, as we'll be following that 350 along. So up to, is it 40? Was it 50? I can't remember now. If you're going into New Street, it's 40 out of it, or 40 into New Street. I'm going to try and be on time. There's literally every service I've done on this route, apart from the Pendo run, I've been late. It's, yeah, the timetable is quite tight on here. Well, it certainly seems that way. Do a little brake test. Brakes are working alright, and up to 65. Yeah, all stops to Wolverhampton. So it should be about half hour or so. So it's a nice little sort of shuttle run, or shuttle-ish run. In the Hyper Networker as well, which I do think is probably one of my favourite trains to drive on the game. You get a nice. It's just generally a really nice train, the 323. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh, textures have gone a bit funny there. I think we're okay. No, they're blurry. Uh-oh, hang on. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, the 323 is a nice one to drive. Nice cab layout. Sort of the speeder right of centre. It's just sort of, yeah, the perfect train to drive. What's the outside? What the outside texture's like? Okay, they're okay, I think. Just. I think what killed it on our first look was Soho Depot. As soon as we passed that, it went blurry, which is part of the console memory leak issues, which still haven't been sorted. So let's just stay easy on the game. Let's not go outside. Let's just stay in the cab. hopefully it doesn't stay blurry. Sort of zoom in. Oh, there you go. I think we're. Oh no, let's see them. So they blurred a bit. Right. Fingers crossed it doesn't stay like that. That's a 350. Has anyone found an 8-coach service yet? Or are they all 4 coaches? Because I think you get the 8 coaches running the Trent Valley services. But I haven't seen any doing on here yet. Right, coming up to Smethwick, Rolfer Street. That's not much further along. It's on that bend up ahead of us. Get the brakes on a little. So we come up to our first station of Smethwick. Smethwick? This will be a silent W, isn't it? Smethwick. Rolfer Street. Here it is. Anyone's local route, this one? How does the route look as opposed to real life? And yeah, the textures have gone blurry. It's just weird, because sometimes it doesn't do it, sometimes it does do it. It's just like, what causes it? Hopefully they come. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't come back. Look at that, what the heck? Load back. Pause it, unpause maybe. Yeah, I think they've gone. We might not get them back now. Hopefully we do, but yeah, it's the biggest bug I think this game's ever had. Or biggest glitch this game's ever had. And it should really be just utmost priority to get it sorted. Because it's a game issue, not a root issue. It completely ruins the I mean, yeah, this run's basically gone now. Well, not gone, but it's, you know. Oh, I mean, they might come back. Okay, I think they have, which is good. But then they'll probably go again in a second. We zoom in, ready, gone. And we're still, running at 60 FPS. It just, I don't know, something kills it. Again, they're back, which is good. What about on the outside? Nah, they're not that. They're gone again in the cab. It's the biggest issue this game's ever faced. That's what Dovetail, to basically stop making new things and just get that issue sorted. Even if they have to get in a team from another studio to sort it. I mean, it's the roadblocks in the cab. Yeah, sometimes it does. Sometimes it goes permanently, but then sometimes it sort of comes and it goes. And stopping on the 4, I guess. Yeah, this is Smethwick Gate Bridge. It's Sandwell and Dudley after. Yeah, look at the cab door. It's just look at that. It's just like a Roblox train. Hang on, is it back? That's, I know, this bit's no. Very just weird. Right, let's get the door shut. Yeah, it plagues the console gameplay. Like North London line, that's another really good route, but it has the same issue. all resources need to be spent from Dovetail getting it sorted. It's probably a lot easier said than done. It probably is quite a tricky thing to do, but there must be something they can do. It's been an issue since Trentham 4, I think, when the East Coast Main Line came out, which isn't even like a, you know, a busy route. And on the 801 on there, it sort of went blurry. But I think that was just the train. The route itself was fine, but now it does the sort of scenery and the train. Oh, look at the lovely sun there. Right, they've come back. They'll probably go in a second. Let's just keep the camera in this position. As soon as you zoom in, it'll probably go again. There's a Voyager. No, it's gone again. No, that's back. It sort of went as the Voyager went past. Right, coming into Sandwell. That's a lovely sunset though. Look at that, beautiful. We're right down to the end of the platform here at Sandwell Dudley, so you can come in quite quick at this one, as the platform can accommodate, well, a full length pendo, so. Cool. And this is sort of this is probably the most principal intermediate stop. Like even some of the pendo services stop here. In fact, the pendo run we did yesterday's video, I think it would have been, that stopped here at Sandwell Dudley. So it's sort of a principal-ish station. That's the announcements. And we're 2 minutes late. Like, what? How are we 2 minutes late? I feel like the timings are too tight. Like, we literally went between Gate and Bridge and here, we went at like full speed. And yet we're running, well, 2 minutes late. Like, what? Where's that time come from? I think Rolfer Street we were on time, weren't we? We're about a minute late out of there, but we're still like becoming more late. Very tight timetable.
Which is ready to leave.
Off goes the fuzzy 323. Right, Dudley Port next. So it's almost tempting to say avoid this route on console for the time being, but then I said that with the North London line, thinking this memory leak issue would sort of be, you know, prioritised and be fixed, but that never happened. The route itself, I mean, yeah, this is the second run where I've had blurry textures out of about 5 runs I've done on this route now on console. So it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's annoying. There's a pendo. And to be honest, I doubt the memory leak issue will be fixed. Just got to wait until PS6 comes out and then get TSW on PS6 with more memory. Dudley Port's coming up. It's a little island platform station. As you're going at top speed, you're trying to get up to line speed before Dudley Port, and we'll still be late. We wouldn't have made up any time. Extremely tight, the timetable. Cool. Sort of following the canal along here. I have to try and get a photo soon before it gets too dark. I think I set this one back to August. No, coming literally at top speed there. For this sort of station. Still getting sort of a nice comfortable stop. Yeah, this is Dudley Port. And look, still a minute or so late. There's the canal down there. Which in some stretches you can see people walking along. Oh, this bit seems a bit more overgrown. And it's Tipton next, which isn't too much further. Almost feels like the dwell times are too long. You do sit here for a little bit. You can't really lock the doors that quickly either, otherwise it'll tell you to unlock them again. But the route itself is phenomenal. I mean, probably like the most detailed, best UK modern route we have now in TSW. But it's just that core game issue of blurry textures. Which isn't all aboard Studios or North London Life for that matter. Incredible Trains is sort of fault. It's a game issue which needs to be sorted. And again, probably is easier said than done. Let's get a little shot here as the basks in the basks in the sun there. You got Wolverhampton, that's where the train's going. Yeah, that'll do. And then round the corner to Tipton, which is just after the loop ends. And after Coseley we then get a gap between the stations again. Again, this you're going, you know, not top speed, but going fast enough for this stretch, and we'll still be probably 2 minutes behind schedule. Textures have just gone again. Look, even the platform is blurry. That's how bad it gets. And yeah, that will do. This is Tipton. Yeah, still 2 minutes behind. Yeah, look at that. I mean, really? Again, this isn't all aboard Studios. They've done a fantastic job of the route. This is just a core game issue, which is, I suppose, Dovetail's responsibility to try and fix. Oh yeah, if I want to play a game which looks like this, I'll go and play Roblox. Which looks like this. Probably actually looks better than this. Blurry. Right, let's get the doors shut. And yeah, sometimes you can see it sort of, now it's gone. This should be top priority. Stop making new stuff and get that fixed. Oh yeah, get some experts in from, I don't know, Unreal Engine or another studio to just try and get that sorted. There must be something which can be done. So I think a few people were saying they're now getting it on Edinburgh to Glasgow as well, and that's not even like a busy route, and it's having issues on there now as well. Right, there is a neutral section round here. Although I should mention one thing, I doubt it's going to be much of a difference. I think on console the build for this route is not the correct build yet. It released with basically the wrong version. So when that does come out, maybe then it'll be sorted. But the matter is, it still affects other routes. So even if it wasn't doing it on this route, it would still happen on North London line. You know, it's still a big issue. There's a Turbo Star. And then Coseley's just up here. And after that we get a bit of a gap to Wolverhampton, so we should be able to get up to a full 75. Stop marker can't be too far into the platform. There it is there, 2 to 3. With the UDS marker as well, so we now know UDS is unit deselect. So if you're driving the 350 and you're an 8 coach train, you have to basically disable the rear 4 coaches, so then the doors don't open. Which I assume would be just automatic, it wouldn't be SDO, but yeah. The door's shut, door's open. Which, yeah, on the 350 the UDS switch is below the GSMR, so this is the GSMR. If you look below it on there, there's like a little green toggle. Yeah, those textures haven't recovered, they've been on and off the whole run. Right, door shut, and then Wolverhampton next. Let's go. Little ID plate there on the signal gantry, on the OHLE gantry. Right, so straight up to 75 here. And we know when we're coming up to Wolverhampton because we get cautionary signals and we get the warning for the 30 mph limit. It's quite an easy station to know where it is, as you just get brought down for it. Get that right up. And should be coming into platform 5, I think. Yeah, platform 5 at Wolverhampton, which is the bay platform. Should get routed into that. If we get routed into anything else, it would be surprising. And 75 is the DSD going off. Has anyone found any 8 coach 350 services? That's the big question. Are there any 8 coach 350 services? Cool. So a bit of a longer stretch to Wolverhampton. There's sort of the straight now, then we go up onto the viaduct. So we should get the warning board. I can see a yellow coming up. Make sure you get the warning board. There we go. For the 30. Put that down. There's the yellow in the distance as well. Don't have to slow down too quickly for this as it starts once you actually get onto the viaduct into Wolverhampton. As the speedboard is sort of on top of the brickwork. Just before this banner repeater. There you go, we're now at 30. Near enough. And it comes down to 15, which is still a little bit further up. Yeah, it should have a 5 on the route indicator. Or B, I suppose with Bay. Bay platform. Cool. Turns out we've not actually driven this way, and so we've only done 2 shuttles going back the other way. One of them we did on stream, and one I did for the non-commentary night video. Yeah, nice little sort of shuttle service, this one. Just backwards and forth, Wolverhampton to New Street. Must be one the train crews enjoy doing. Here we are. Not the longest of platforms here either. We'll fit into the platform, but you don't want to be going too fast as there is the buffer stop at the end. But yeah, actually wants us to stop before. Oh, yeah, because the platform ends there. So you don't actually get up to the buffer. It's quite funny. It's got that extra bit there. Funny little extra bit. Well, here we are. This is Wolverhampton. Doors open. Set the lights to tell. Again, still blurry. That's off. And do that. There we go. And deactivate the GSMR. Cool, well that is going to be everybody from a, no, not as blurry looking Wolverhampton. This one goes back out at 1922, I think. So it'd be sitting for about 15 minutes, then go back. There's a Turbo Star coming in. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Links usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for 350 somewhere for UK departure boards. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.